In early 2019, we left Los Angeles in search of a better life. We sold our stuff, moved to a cheap city, and got the fuck outside. At last. We knew we wanted to start a business that would support this whole new life, but we didn't know what it would look like or where it would take us. So we decided to document the whole process. We are the Artrepreneurs, and this is our story.
It is 6 in the morning. We are about to hit the road on our way to New York. We've got about a 7-hour ride ahead of us.
A month after Detroit, we came across low-cost flights to the UK and snapped them up. We left for our trip 5 days later. It was Chad's first time leaving the country, so we were excited to embark on this trip. But first, we had to drive the 8 hours to JFK.
So we're at JFK Airport. We've made it after some trials and tribulations. Yeah.
Things were going well.
Yeah.
And then Jersey happened.
Fucking Jersey.
I'd heard things about Jersey drivers and Jersey driving.
I thought they were rumors.
Nothing could have prepared me.
When your Google asks you if you'd like to avoid toll roads, say no. We thought we were being clever and said, yeah, we'd like to avoid the toll roads. Then we got rerouted through Newark, New Jersey. Then what happened?
So there was a lot of screaming.
And then I make a wrong turn. So an hour of side streets through Brooklyn is not for the faint of heart.
Having survived the drive, we headed over to check-in to get our tickets. We challenged ourselves to pack as lightly as possible, including as little photography equipment as we could stand, so we could still record but also focus on our trip.
This is us.
We have made it to the plane.
We're here. You said this is the biggest plane you've been on.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And now we just have to sit here for 7 hours and watch TV and hopefully fall asleep and wake up over England.
Indeed.
So, yesterday we landed and got in. So we took a trip out to Richmond Park, to the bus,
Yes.
went grocery shopping, then walked through Richmond Village and along
Down
the
across
Thames.
the Thames. And there's hundreds and hundreds of people out doing various things, boating and drinking, of course, and whatever else, lots of children, and it's kind of a big party.
Yeah. Is it weird seeing people like drinking on the street?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not weird.
Yeah.
Like, kind of envious. Like, oh, hey, we should be getting a pint and doing this. And we will.
It's very nice. It's very nice. So now we
yeah.
have our coffees, we've had our breakfast, and now we're just hanging out for a bit. And in a little bit, we're going to go get Sunday lunch at a pub not very far away. So, are we walking the whole way? Is that the idea?
Our first day was spent familiarising ourselves with London transport.
So we're going to go and get on a boat.
No, we didn't get on the train.
We're going to get on a train. We're going for a 20-minute walk. And we're going to take the train. We're going to take a boat up the Thames. Here comes the train. Parks everywhere.
After 3 trains, 2 helicopters, and a ride on an elephant, we made it to our first pub. After lunch, we took the train to Waterloo Station. Since we were still getting acclimated and were only on a few hours of sleep, I suggested we play tourists for the day. So we headed along the South Bank to one of my favourite places in London, the Tate Modern. One of our favourite things to do is check out art galleries when we travel. The Tate Modern was our first real taste of art on our UK trip, and I was excited to bring Chad to such an incredible location. In particular, he was drawn to their use of vast open space.
We are at the top of Tate Modern. We're on level 10, which is high as you can get, and you get this incredible view of the London skyline, including the Shard, which is now the tallest building on the skyline. It's right next to us here. Today has been weird in the sense that it's been very strange to be back in the UK after so much time and to see how much has stayed the same and how much has changed and how much I feel like I'm a part of this culture, but also how much I feel like I no longer fit in.
Despite being full of incredible attractions and landmarks, we quickly found that it was difficult to stay focused on what we were looking for with all the noise and busyness. We found ourselves drawn along with the crowd until, exhausted, we were able to catch a ride home for some much needed sleep.
We're about to get on the riverboat that's going to take us all the way back to the train station.
We crashed the fuck out that night, exhausted but happy after our first full day in London, and we were completely unaware of what was to come.